Hey there, LTZeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokémon Sword. In the last episode, we did stuff that angered me. And then also started the final exam of Pokémon Sword, the tournament arc of getting to fight the champion. So we got interrupted by Bede before it could actually start, so let's start it now. Let's do this game's equivalent of the Elite Four. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. The two trainers to face off each other in the first battle of the first round are a trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Ulti. Her opponent is the Raging Wave, the Master of Water types, Nessa. Welcome back, Nessa. You are probably the gym who gave me the most trouble in this entire game. Let's see how much I've improved since that earlier fight. So basically the way this works is similar to how you might expect a regular tournament to work. I don't think it's random who we actually fight, per se. Sonya might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away. Why is Sonya going to be disappointed? What does Sonya have to do with anything with this? Okay, so we've got Bug Water right now with Golisopod, and if I hit it for half damage, it's gone. So I'm thinking Pyro Ball would be neutral effective, but it's definitely my strongest move with Stab as well. So I feel like I'm probably likely to do at least half damage with Pyro Ball. And instead of an Elite Four proper, it's just using other Pokemon, other trainers from across the game. The gym leaders. So, there's nobody new here. It's all just gym leaders, but I think it makes sense for, like, the world that's been set up. Okay. Electro Ball will be super effective, but I don't know how much faster I am. So I think it's best for me to switch to Ace. Because being part Dragon type, I'll also take, like, 4 times less damage from the inevitable water move that's about to show up. My defense fell. Okay. Hopefully that won't matter at all. Ice Fang. Well, that's a shame. Wow, you're a fast fish. Either that or I'm a slow apple. Because I'm like 12 levels higher than you. Probably just a fast fish. Ace is dozing off. It must be sleepy. Don't do that, Ace. Launch your Mav Apples. You know, the difference it makes having an actual grass type is pretty noteworthy, you know? If I had Ace back when I fought Nessa, Ace was completely useless at the time. So, this does mean something. Let's just do another Grab Apple. Oh, first impression, that. Oh! Friendship mechanics. Ace is my best friend now. Okay. I'll take it. Have I explained those before? I think I did in Gen 7. If you're new or don't remember or just very confused, if you're enough friends with the Pokemon now, you get little bonus effects, like they can shrug off status effects like paralysis, they can basically survive on one hit like a Focus Sash, etc, etc. So, it can be convenient and useful. Alright, Pelipper, my greatest foe. It's now raining on everybody. And nobody has umbrellas. Nessa, you've ruined the experience for everybody. What do you have to say for yourself about this? We're all wet now, thanks to you. Well, that's a little annoying. That's also annoying. But I guess it does remove a turn of the Tailwind. Would you stop this? You dumbass bird? Okay, that's not at least a full heal. Why is it always Pelipper? Why is Pelipper my mortal enemy now? I'm Brave Birding anyway, I don't care. Yeah, I had the feeling. Whatever, you're wasting your Tailwind this way. Alright, good work, everyone. Court change. Swaps the effects on either side of the field. I can see the niche cases where that would be useful. I don't think they're going to occur in the main story. So I will say no. The rain stopped. And the Tailwind petered out. And out comes Dreadnought. It's back. Alright, I'm probably fast enough to do a U-turn. Flood the stadium and make it our ocean. Dreadnought, time to Gigantamax. So now we get Gigantamax Dreadnought, which is kind of funny considering that last time she just had regular Dynamax, and now she has got Gigantamax, which either implies that she fed this thing soup in the past, like, couple days, or she just has 2 Dreadnoughts, which is entirely possible that she just has 2 Dreadnoughts. She could be a turtle girl. Being a turtle girl is okay. You're allowed to be a turtle girl. Alright, so what I've learned is that this thing's not just a water type, it's also part... Is rock type weak to ground? If it is, I don't think I knew that. Must be. I need to consider what's going to be able to tank the hit that's coming as well. Could be anything, because Rory's so low on health. Go Joe. And see how she does. Okay, yeah. That's tankable. A sandstorm picked up. I'm gonna go for Dig. Because that will stall out 1 turn of the Dynamax regardless. J-Max Stone Surge. Ow. Oh, you set up Stealth Rock for that. Okay. Bye! Okay. I could just probably die here and now, but I don't want to. So instead, I'll see how this goes. Ian taking a heck of a lot of damage, huh? Go for a draining kiss, get some of that health back. Yeah, that wasn't that much. That was 5,100. That's 8,100. Wonder how much attack this guy has. He's using Liquidation. Liquidation is a physical move, right? I'll go Dark Pulse. It's the more, like... It's the less risky fight, I think. And yeah, there we go. No deaths. Not that I'm doing, like, a Nuzlocke thing or anything, but it means that everybody gets experience. And I like that. The whole team participated. Everybody. Especially Nardle. Alright, that's one down. No, you're not allowed. That's illegal. The winner is Ulti. She defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again. You know, even with my Dynamax partner. No, you had a Gigantamax partner. They're different, Nessa. Alright. Second battle of the first round will begin shortly. And see, this is like the tournament thing. These are the results of the first round. So Piers, Raihan, and B all won. And Nessa, Kabu, Milo, and Gordy all lost. So, it all works out. And we get automatically healed between battles. So we now know that we're fighting B. And like I said, I don't know if there's like any sort of randomization to it at all. I don't think so this first go-around, but if you do a rematch, like this game's equivalent of the Elite Four rematch, I think then it does... randomize and let you fight various other gym leaders. Just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, we witnessed quite the surprise during the finals here at this Champions Cup as the former gym challenger Beads stormed the stage. Ulti was having none of it, and made quick of him before washing away Nessa. On the other side, we have the Galar Karate Prodigy. Let's hear it for Gym Leader B, everybody. Alright. So many girls, so little time. Time to fight B. Got an Ultra Ball. Did anybody else ever think that on an Ultra Ball, instead of being like a stylized H, it was a stylized U on top? Because I always thought it was a stylized U. Because, like, it's an Ultra Ball and it looks like a U from, like, early sprites and whatnot, before, like, you could really see the whole thing. It looked like a U, and so that just made sense. But it's the exact same kind of logic that... It's the same kind of logic that is the reason why it's an H, because in Japan they're called Hyper Balls, so it's an H for Hyper and not a U for Ultra. But, I don't know, it's just kind of funny to me that it kind of almost unintentionally worked out that way. I don't know. It's neat, it's silly, and I still see it as a U, even now. God, really? You're not missing any of those? I figured you would. Well, you're gonna do that on the first Pokemon, sure. Ooh, I've got... the thing. Blaze. I got Blaze activated now. I was like, that wasn't a crit, but why did it do so much damage? And then I remembered. Abilities! I don't think I've been hit into Blaze range this entire game thus far. But now I'm super fast, let's take advantage of it. Hello, Phalanx. You're pretty cool. I hope you don't have first impression. Alright, time to kick everything into oblivion and hope that nothing dies and that I'm fast enough. Accurate enough. That's the thing I'm looking for. I'm definitely fast enough. I'm super duper fast. But I've got a 90 accurate move, and Flame Charge is not going to be good enough to kill everything. So if any of these Power Balls miss, then Jamie's dead. But that's okay. I can deal with it if so. Surfetched. Did I ever explain how you're supposed to actually evolve a Surfetched? It's kind of funny. You're with the Galarian Farfetch'd, you have to get a critical hit 3 times in one battle or something like that. But in order to be able to do that, it's got like I think it either it comes with an item, because you know Farfetch'd usually come with like the leak item, just that they're holding it. Either that, or it's got a move that it learns that's like unique to it, that like specifically also is like it boosts the ratio of critical hits, or maybe it has both. I don't know. Point is that like it's kind of luck based, but also does everything in its power to try and make it easier. It's a dumb way to evolve, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. It is what it is, and that's how you get a Surfetch'd. Pokemon games really just love having really weird ways of evolving Pokemon. Well. Bye, Jamie. You have exploded. Alright. Rory's probably my safest bet. Bird. Hello. I am Bird. You are now unnerved by the tiny bird. I mean, if I saw a bird that was literally like the size of a mosquito to me, I would be unnerved too. It's understandable. Alright, well, defeating a gym trainer with basically the classic, I'm just going to up my stats the entire time, makes sense for at least one of these. I use that strategy a good chunk of the time. I'll use it one more time. No, that's illegal and not allowed. Alright, I've shown my skill again. Thank you for a wonderful match. You're welcome. You enjoyed battling me. Well, we can battle whenever you want to, B. You, me, and Nessa. And Raihan, I guess, because he's next. Raihan gloriously defeated... Wow, that's just rude. Don't need to rub it in Pierre's face. Sis, you shouldn't be forcing your way in here. Hi. Sorry, Ulti. Thought my bro could get revenge for me, but he lost to Raihan. You look so sloppy out there that people are gonna think we're both weak because we're related. You got it wrong, sis. Raihan's just that strong. But I was able to show everyone in the audience how amazing a proper battle without using Dynamax can be. Yep, you and me both, Piers. Alright, I get it, but that's exactly why I wanted you to win. I still thought it was a brilliant battle, though. Counting on you to win, Ulti. Got that? I'll be cheering for you. Sorry to come in for a chin wag just before the final match. What the hell does that mean? They're just like slang for talking? I guess so. Because like if you're wagging your chin, that means you're like probably moving it around, flapping it about. I guess. I never heard it before. Alright. Now, unlike before, unlike the doubles weather gym before, which honestly, I've been really thinking about it, that's probably one of the best gyms in the entire Pokemon series, and I feel like it's awkward that it's fucking Pokemon Sword and Shield of all games that has it. But that's exactly the kind of gym that I've always longed for, is a gym that's just not based around type, that's based around something else. And a double battle weather theme gym is really cool and perfect. Anyways, either way, Raihan's a Dragon-type gym leader, and now for this quote-unquote Elite Four tournament thing, now he's using more Dragon types, is basically all I'm going to say. I think it's single battles as well. Leon's my rival and he chose you, so I've got to first prove I'm better than you if I'm to beat him. I've reworked my whole team and now we're all geared up for one-on-one battles. You might be thinking that you beat me once already, but if you think I'm the same Raihan you faced during the gym challenge, you'll soon regret it. Yep, he's changed his team and now he's more Dragon-y oriented, which I think is fine enough, I guess. The thing about Dragon type is that it also tends to... Oh. Well, he's not a Torkoal, that's not a Dragon either, so you know what? Good for you, Raihan. You continue to impress. Alright, is Torkoal Fire Rock or just Rock? Well, one thing's for sure, I'm probably faster than the turtle. Let's see how much damage this does. That's worthwhile. Oh, don't you put me to sleep, you bozo. Well, let's just get it out of here. Alright, so you set up a drought, and you're gonna make me fall asleep. Now we got Flygon. Alright, your first dragon. I've got no Ice-type moves. But I do have you. I always forget about Fairy. Let's get Nardole a little bit of action, and I'm gonna Stealth Rock. The thing about Ian is I can definitely use him, but I would want to make sure that I'm, like, doing something that, like, potentially wouldn't get Ian hit. Quit talking about streams. This is a Let's Play, not a live stream. Ooh, you got Crunch. Okay. But I took your Levitate now. Mwahahaha. Which means I can Earthquake you now. Mwahahaha! Bet you weren't expecting that, Raihan. Destiny Bomb. No thank you. Goodra. Oh, the goo's... Getting sand in your goo just does not seem right. I don't like the vibe of that. Getting sand in your goo. I'm just trying to picture that, and it just doesn't feel correct. Earthquake is just flat out the best move for me to use here, so... Rain Dance. Okay. Removing the Sandstorm. Interesting choice. I like that you're still kind of weather-focused, Raihan. You just got more dragons this time around. I guess that makes sense for goo. You don't want the sand in your goo. You want your goo to be wet. Muddy water, that's probably gonna kill me. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, let's see how Ian does now. Do I nasty plot first? I don't know if I'm gonna be faster than the Goodra is the thing. Raihan, what the hell are you doing? Because basically, if I nasty plot, I have Prankster, so it goes first no matter what. The question is, if I'm not faster than the Goodra, I can kill it with Draining Kiss, guaranteed. But if I'm not faster than it, then it's a matter of, do I take one hit from the Goodra or two? And with rain-boosted Muddy Water, I don't think I can survive two. I'm Draining Kissing. Okay, I would have been faster. It's okay. It's fine. Turtonator! Turtonator! Okay. I'm not sure what it can do to me right now. It might just go for a weather move, so I'm just gonna nasty plot, because a lot of things I've just started with a weather move thus far. I think it's fire type, and I don't think it wants to be in the rain. So I could see it setting up a sunny day, exactly. Here you go, have a taste of sunny day. Have you got a plan to counter it? Yeah, hit your guy. Get wrecked! You do realize I'm the great Raihan, right? I'll be the one to beat Leon, so first I'll beat you. And out comes Stapler Man! Hello, Duraludon. Okay, so you're Steel Dragon. So I guess that negates Draining Kiss effectivity. So... it's probably gonna use a Steel-type move on me. And that's probably gonna murder me, especially once it Gigantamaxes. But it's a giant hulking stapler. So I'm gonna hope that I'm faster than it, and that my nasty plot Dark Pulse will kill it. And if not, that's okay. Ian did his best anyway. During the storm, my partner will send everyone in the stadium flying and murder millions of people. Well, I guess probably more like thousands. There probably isn't millions here. I don't know. Data miners, figure out exactly how many images of cardboard cutout people are in these stands. It's an important factor. Well, he went first. I think I'm dead. Oh my god, Ian, you lived. That's impressive. Oh, but your defense rose. Well, I'm using special attacks, so that's fine. Okay. Well, let's let Ian live this. How about that? Let's sack Jamie. He's asleep. He'll die in his sleep peacefully. Ob-nom. It's fine. I didn't even do that much. Alright. Maybe Jamie will wake up. Nope. Very impressive that you you not only sleep standing up, but you also sleep with your arm on your hip. Amy's very tired. Can you at least understand why I find Dynamax really boring the way it's used in this game? Because at this point, we're basically at the end of the game now, and it's always been the exact same. They change up a little bit with, like, the one gym where it's, like, you know, double battle, sandstorm, etc., etc. But, like, every fight is always Dynamax for 3 turns on the very last Pokemon, and it never changes, and that's what bugs me about it. That's why it pisses me off. I think it's just too repetitive. That, and also, I don't really care for the Gigantamax forms, but that's different from regular Dynamax. I don't know. It just... I really don't like that Dynamax is, as it's used in the game, is just this really, really obvious and predictable thing. Like, I understand, like, predictability is useful when it comes to strategizing. But sometimes there's a sense of, like, things being too predictable. And I just think it would be so much more interesting if, at the very least in the second half of the game, or the last third of the game, they put a twist on it. And they do have a little bit of a twist when they introduce Gigantamax, where, like, you get new forms, but, like, functionally, it's just a different form. It doesn't really change anything. Like, they look different, and that's about it. It still plays exactly like Dynamax, and since you don't know the Pokemon most of the time, I don't think Gigantamax really does much different from Dynamax. If it does, I'm completely unaware of what Gigantamax does. Maybe it's just slightly different stats. I don't know. From my perspective, it doesn't do anything other than give it a new form that usually looks worse. So... I just think that they could have really done something at least a little bit different by the end of the game, you know? That's my point. And that's why I don't like Dynamax. I think the idea is fine, it's just not used well. Anyways. Hi! Who let a monkey in here? I just came to cheer you on. It's not easy picking sides. After all, it's the showdown between my big brother and my rival. Who should I really want to win more? Rillaboom. Yeah, you should want Rillaboom to win. Right, you reckon I should cheer for Ulti too, don't you? Couldn't agree more. After all, we did start this thing out together way back in Postwick. You better beat Lee, you hear? If anyone can beat the unbeatable champion, it'll be you, mate. I can't believe Rillaboom believes in me. Alright. Well. All my Pokemon are fully leveled up. Let's go! Leveled up? Healed up. That's the word I was looking for. Alright. There he is. He's so happy. The tense, still air on the pitch. And the exact opposite from the audience, cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose, after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. Or maybe that's just my foot fungus. We're gonna have a real champion time! I'm the Galar region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard, and all the rest of our team, we will use our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Wait, hold on. Look at the monitor. What is that on the big screen? That's the gym logo, audience. That's the gym logo. Why is... Why is this text bubble popping up before anything has happened? This screenshot is ridiculous right now. And now we're fading to a different thing. Hi, Rose. Hello there, Leon and Ulti. Just letting you know. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day for the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen. Lee, Ulti. That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know, but everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion, I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility now for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee, you're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I want to help my brother, Ulti. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? I don't really care. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's that thing where the sky went all dark once, ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean he's bringing that about? And where do we even hear that name? Statue of the Hero. Sonya said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong since there were actually 2 heroes and all that. Still, those 2 managed to bring an end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonya thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try to find them, Ulti, but where to start looking? Back in the place with the dogs. Gotta be the Slumbering Weld. That illusion you tried to fight off that day. It must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering Weld. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. So, before I end the episode, let me just do another story rant about this. Because, goddamn is it fucking stupid. Well, we're here now. We've been automatically brought here. Hi. Forgot about the championship match. What are you two doing here? Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonya. The chairman saw to that, and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlock Stadium. What are they calling it? The darkest day? It's throwing everything into disarray. I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on, Tick. Did you say the darkest day? It's the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for, Ulti? I'm here to stop it. You're going to search for the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Take this. Okay. And we're forced into here as well. Oh, you're the mother character. I didn't remember who you were. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Let me rant about this. Okay. So, Rose's entire thing is that he's concerned about, like, renewable energy resources, basically. Whatever functionality that the current world lives in Pokemon is apparently not sustainable enough, and so he has concerns about that and wants to solve an energy crisis, basically, and is a bit overzealous in doing so. There's validity towards the idea of that, but the problem is they exaggerate it so horribly much that it turns him into the biggest idiot in the entire world, and that includes Archie and Maxie, who are already the otherwise 2 biggest idiots in Pokemon history. So, like, the idea that, like, number 1, this is all to solve an energy crisis 1,000 years into the future. Like, put that into perspective. 1,000 years. 1,000 years. That's the equivalent of somebody in 1024, the year 1024, saying in 2024 there's going to be, like, an energy crisis. I think there's time to figure it out! 1,000 years is... It's not like modern-day global warming issues. It's not like modern-day climate change, where there's, like, maybe 20 years to figure it out before the world goes to shit. Or like, negative impacts start to become irreversible or whatever. Science doom scrolling is telling us and trying to get politicians to do something about. It's like, 1,000 fucking years is 1,000 fucking years! But then on top of that, he's like, oh, but we can't wait one more day to have, like, Leon on call, the strongest trainer, to help control the darkest day or whatever. No, he has to do it now, which is also ridiculous. Like, even if something needs to be done, like, in theory, what if, like, the darkest day was going to take 1,000 years to fully accomplish what it needs to? Okay, there is that possibility, but then one fucking day isn't going to change anything! It's just unbelievably ridiculous. And on top of that, we also don't have any, like, vibe within the world itself that, like, Galar is having any sort of energy crisis at all. Everything is totally fine. It's a Pokemon world utopia. It's just ridiculous. It's just utterly ridiculous. And on top of everything else, it just means that the story is utter trash. Anyways, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Sword, we're gonna go through the Slumbering Well again and find our dog. So, see you guys then!